I'm Rowena from McMorgan Next Practice Marketing. So we've looked at outputs and we've thought about that through metrics as well as behavioural economics to identify the initiatives we need. Now we want to move into tasks. So obviously now you've got your initiative or initiatives, it's not that hard to generate the specific tasks that breaks down into. However, I want to talk about something which is much more challenging and much more important in making those tasks happen. And that's looking at the reality of everything that's happening in the business. So I'm pretty sure that your current business is taking up 100% plus of your capacity, and that there are a million things happening and they're all really important and really busy. So this is the reality, because through cost cutting, through restructures, etc., businesses are run much more efficiently these days. So if you're already at 100% plus capacity, and if you just throw another initiative out there like all the others, it's probably not going to get the focus, the prioritization, and the space to do something different. Because remember, you don't have that legacy knowledge in your organization around how to create those tasks to deliver the initiatives. So I want to introduce you to a different way of thinking, which is current business. How do we get this down to 80% capacity? Now, I know that sounds really difficult when everyone's so busy, but the reality is there are so many tasks that happen in the broader organization which actually aren't adding value. And as a board level team, it's really important that you make space for the things that are really important, like customer experience, because that's going to drive your business in the next 10 years. So getting this down to 80% and really looking hard at what are the important things versus the busy things is the first thing you need to do. Then you can look at your future business, your future tasks, and think about, I've got 20% capacity to be able to give those future business tasks. Now, if this piece doesn't happen, then neither will your customer experience. It will be talk, not reality. And it's critically important then that you set your people up for success if they're actually going to figure out how to go from here to here. Now, this piece in the middle is what I call the pivot. So the pivot is, how do you go from things that we know how to do to things we don't know how to do? And this requires more time. We don't know how to do it. So we need to collaborate. We may need multiple skill sets. We may need new external partners. But the pivot is absolutely important to ensuring that the tasks that deliver the initiatives are set up for success. So when you're thinking about tasks, don't just think about, okay, here's the scope and here are the things that we need to do. Think about, how do you enable your organization to operate differently? And how do you reduce the busyness of today to make way for the future business of tomorrow, and give your teams the space to figure out how those tasks will actually deliver the customer experience that you're committed to. Hi, it's me again. If you enjoyed this video series, then maybe you want to think about coming to one of our training programs, because not only do we go into a lot more detail around the frameworks that you've seen, we actually provide live examples, real case studies, and role plays so that you actually understand exactly how to do this back in your job. So don't delay, come and join us. We would love to see you there.